Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. Okay, it is my task to share to you the beauty about this very amazing opportunity, which is UNO Premier. But before we do, I would like to welcome our guests, our first timers, who are listening all over the world. Okay, I have a little favor before we start. Okay, please keep your mind open, have an open heart at the same time, and listen to the opportunity. Don't you worry. At the end of the presentation, it's for you to decide. Okay, so are we ready? So welcome to UNO Premier. This company has already been featured in the Asian Journal, especially during our launching in the United States of America. Before I formally explain to you about UNO Premier, let us take a look into a typical person wherein after earning their income would spend first before what's left of it is the savings. Supposing on an average, a person spends $20 per day. In a month, that would mean he's earned $600. Okay, so in a typical household, we get our products, okay, of course, from the store. And it is the store who earns the profit. And that is option A. Here in UNO Premier, we want to give you another option, option B, wherein you still buy products, but this time in UNO Premier, what happens? You keep the profit. I repeat, you consume the products and you keep the profit. In fact, you can shop online. You get better quality, better prices, and better products. You just have to expand your business, help for friends do the same thing. Earn at least $5,500 per month or even up to $49,000 every month. And there's so much more that we can earn. I'm going to share it in a few minutes. So UNO stands for Limited Network of Opportunities. Our president is William Barbo. Our vice president is Herbie Chua. And our chief operations officer, Oliver Chua. UNO has already been multi-awarded, when in fact it is already ISO certified. We have Global Brand Awards, Global Excellence Award, and we are the #1 MLM global marketing company. As regards to the product lines, everything we've already been using, but of a different brand. So we have here juice, we have coffee, we have food supplements, and even personal hygiene products like toothpaste and soap. I won't go so much into the details about the products because we have a separate product orientation, which happens every Wednesday. You may ask the person who invited you into this Zoom conference to know more about the schedule about our product presentation. Or you can also check our website, which is unopremier.com. I would like to highlight our products, especially the suntate berries, because it is a very powerful antioxidant and anti-aging. At the same time, it also boosts our immune system. Here in UNO Premier, we also have Lejeune Cosmetics, which contains 24-karat gold makeup. At the same time, Nouvelle, which is a pure vegetable soap containing shea butter and collagen. We have also an artery declogger, Pro Cardio, which contains nattokinase and red yeast rice extract. And finally, we have NutriFab Pickled Plum, which makes us lose weight. It's one of our products which is the fastest selling because really most of the people all over the world wants to look sexier. Okay? UNO started from the Philippines way back 2007. And thereon, since 2013, it has expanded globally to neighboring countries Hong Kong, Macau, Singapore, Pakistan, United Arab Emirates, and even more. In Asia alone, we have created over 1,000 millionaires. So thereafter, we have expanded in Nigeria, United Kingdom, and last June 2015, we opened a branch in the United States of America. And as of now, we also have expanded already in Qatar and Canada. So our business packages includes products. At the same time, one-time lifetime international registration, a professional online back office, a real-time online distributor tracking center, and commission dependent on wherever country you are. Business tools and materials, brochure, forms, and even the Zoom friends, videos, trainings, mobile application, lifetime discount up to 30%, and team support. So our team actually is Red Lions, and what's unique about our team is that we have been consistently doing this online Zoom friends, okay? Wherein even if you're far away from the office or physically limited in terms of attending an orientation, but still you can hear out the presentations every day at the comfort of your homes. So how much are our business packages? So it will depend. So we have platinum, which will cost us $330. The potential income every month is $19,560. So the higher you go, the higher the package. So in the case of Premier, it would cost you $930, but the potential income per month now becomes $29,400. For Elite, that costs $1,820, but again, the potential income now increases to 39,240 pesos. Global account is 3,580 pesos, dollars, sorry, and the potential income is $49,080. So we have here a system. And speaking about system, it is not personality based, it is not skill based. All you have to do is you have to really learn how to run the system, such that when you successfully run the system, it will give you an income of at least $5,500 every month. How is that even possible? Firstly, you have to use your asset. So you have something in you that will really make you rich. It's just that possibly you haven't discovered it yet. That's why you haven't used it yet. So just like Dubai, way back, Dubai was just barren desert, nothing to it. But they discovered their asset, which is oil. So similarly, we have our own asset. I have a question. Do you have 10 friends? I'm sure you'd say yes. And in fact, you'd say more than 10 friends. So let's be conservative, very minimalistic. The question, these 10 friends, do they also have 10 friends? Of course, yes. That makes it 100. These 100 friends, do they also have 10 friends? Yes. And that makes it 1,000. And now you're seeing the pattern. That these 1,000 friends also got their own 10 friends. That makes it 10,000. And these 10,000 got their own 10 friends, making it 100,000, such that collectively, each of us has a very rich asset of 1 million connection. Not directly, but friend of friends. So this system actually will maximize your asset. Okay? So from 10, that grew to a million through what you call multiplication. Again, I've mentioned friend of friends. And this system, okay, is a very small thing, meaning it runs just like the way Singapore did. I'm sure you've heard of Singapore, and probably what you've heard is that it's a very clean country, okay, no litter. Why? Because every citizen would throw a very small piece of garbage always in the trash can. So everybody doing it is a very small thing. What happens? Now, as a country, it's very, very clean. So in the case of our system, if everybody will just do a very small thing, all of us will earn a very massive income. So this system is what we call 4 by 4 by 100. Again, it will generate you at least an income of $5,500 every month. First, what you have to do, you have to sign up with UNO Premier. So you have to choose a business package, which I've mentioned a while back. Next is, once you start the business, give time to study, meaning you have to learn how to run the system. So 4 skills that we have to master. Firstly is how to set an appointment. Okay? Second is how to present the business. Since you're still starting in the business, all you have to do is to regularly plug into the Zoom conference, and as you always listen, I'm sure you'll begin to master how to present the way I did. Third is, we'll also teach you how to answer objections, probably like, it's not my line, I'm not business-minded, I don't have any capital, I am busy. So all those objections, you already have ready answers. Okay? And fourthly, we'll also teach you those same skills to your business partners. So third, after studying the skills, of course, you have to apply it. You have to look for business partners. And finally, number 4, you have to consume products at least 100 points every month. So let me review. To run the system, first is you have to sign up with UNO Premier. Next is you give time to study the skills. Next is 4 ACEs. At the same time, consume products every month. Okay. Supposing on your first month you found your 4, you will earn $312. So once these 4 people starts up in the business, what do they do? The same things that you did, meaning they'd also look for their 4. Supposing they happen to find their 4 after a month, that would mean on your second month, there are now 16 people. This time you'll earn $700. The 16 people are also now earning $312, the same way you did when you had your 4. The 16 people also now looks for their 4. Everybody doing a small thing finds their 4, and now you will earn $2,880. These 4 people are now earning $700. The 16 people are now earning $312. So what happens to the 64? They will look for 4, yes? So now that becomes 256 people, you will earn $11,520. Try to imagine from 4 people, it now grew to 256 via the system. So the 256 continues to look for their 4, now becomes 1,024. And this time, you'll earn $29,400. The 1,024 now looks for their 4, and now becomes 4,096. Still, you'll earn $29,400. You might wonder, why are you still earning $29,400? It's because you have now reached the maximum income for that package. Actually, in this case of our illustration, we are referring to Premier packages. Okay, so this time, the 4 people are also earning now $29,400. The 16 are now earning $11,520. So 64 people are earning $2,880. The 256 people are earning $700. And the 1,000 people are earning $312. Meaning, in this system, everything is fair. It's because everybody earns fairly with what we earned also when we had those numbers of people. Okay. Actually, I'm almost done. But before we finish, I would like to also give you 5 points to consider. So first, what if you suddenly stop? The question, will you still earn? Okay. In this scenario, to answer that question, if you're still gonna earn, supposing these people, okay, under you, will they also stop when you stop? Of course, no. Why? because they are independent from you. Meaning, in what we're doing, okay, at first, you really have to run the system, and eventually, through time, it is the system that will run your business. Again, because of the simple fact that the people under you will not stop. You might stop, but the people under you will continue to want to earn. That's why your business will continue to grow, thereby you will continue to earn income. Next, what if you hit only 50% of the maximum potential income? So 50%, so imagine you only got to that level 16. Okay, so 50% of the maximum income for the premier package is $29,400, right? The maximum income. So what's 50% of that? That's only $14,700. So, well, that's still very big money, right? Supposing you hit only 20%, so that's a very big failure rate, very large. So, but the question is, what is 20% of $29,400? That's still $5,880. Still an amount big enough to really help us out. So with a 4x4 by 100 system, your income of $5,500 per month actually is already at failure rate. Imagine that. So then again, you might be a failure, but you're a rich failure. So the next question probably running on your mind is, can I do it part-time? Yes, you can give it like 2 to 3 hours per day. And in fact, like we're having Zoom friends, all you have to do is invite your friends to listen. And imagine this Zoom friends will even take an hour or two. So you just have to plug them here and make them listen. So yes, basically you can do this business part-time. So can I get another 4 aces? Meaning, can you still look for another 4 business partners to pitch in the business? Yes. Okay, but of course, the condition should be that your first set of 4 aces should now be earning big income. Meaning, we are into what you call responsible sponsorship. Okay, we do not recruit you. Meaning, we sponsor you into the business. We will guide you to that point that really you'll achieve whatever financial goals that you intend upon joining. Okay. So you can also upgrade your account to a higher maximum income per month. So meaning, if you start off with having a premier package, within 90 days, you can upgrade to elite or even global. So why is there a great advantage if you will upgrade your package? It's because unlike in the premier package wherein your potential income per month is only $29,400, in the case for elite, your potential income is $39,240. Of course, I know that you want to earn more, right? So if you also get a global package, okay, your potential income per month now grew to $49,080. So the great thing also of really starting on the premier level, I don't highly encourage the platinum level. It's because you will get royalty bonus. So let me elaborate on the royalty bonus. So meaning, so in the case that you get a premier package, you will earn 5% out of the income of those persons that you directly sponsor. If you get an elite package, you'll earn 7% out of their income. And the global package, you'll earn 10% out of their income. So supposing this is your friend, okay, you sponsored them directly. So friend 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they earn this much, okay, after a year, you'll get 5%, 7%, 10% respectively if you get Premier Elite Global packages. Okay? So global package, the highest royalty bonus, you'll earn 10%. So try to imagine to come to that point that your efforts right now will still bear fruit, will give you income. And that's now what you call passive income. You'll earn 10% lifetime out of your directly sponsored business partner's income. Okay? So the very good news also about this business that we are doing, and for the guests listening that you are about to do, is what you call inheritance. In the case something happens to us, okay, to you who is doing the business, automatically you can transfer your account to the name of your probably your spouse or your kids or whomsoever you want to have as your beneficiary. So meaning they can inherit your business. So that's Uno Premier. So the difference between Uno Premier and the typical network marketing company is because of the multiple account system. So when you say multiple account system, it encourages you to have lots of accounts. So example, you have 7 accounts. That would mean 7 different slots all to your name. So you have to build many lines, and that would mean your friends will be distributed, okay, all throughout your different lines, so you cannot focus really on helping them out. Okay, they'll be scattered. So the good thing about in our case in Uno Premier is you'll only have a single account. You are just required to build 2 legs, 2 lines. Okay, so meaning all those persons that you still put into the business, okay, will just directly be spilled over either your A or your B. So meaning you can support your team much better in this way as when you have the typical multiple account system. Okay? So again, that's a comparative illustration between traditional binary system and our UNO one account policy. So that's UNO Premier. So I encourage everyone to get started today. Why? Because in business, time is really of the essence. Okay? Money, we can find it. But time lost, you can never retrieve it again. So I hope that you understood the presentation. And then again, if you have more questions, okay, you might chat on the box. You might PM the person who invited you. But bottom line, one thing certain, welcome to Entrepreneur. Why? You are up for a very bright future ahead. So thank you so much for listening. And again, I am Marian Claire Gloria. It has been a pleasure sharing to you the opportunity that was just shared with me a few years back. Okay, so I will give you now back to the person, okay, who hosted our Zoom friends this morning.